All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about one of Christianity's most epic figures, Noah. And his story, it's way more than just a man, a giant boat, and a whole lot of animals. It's actually a cornerstone of faith that has echoed through thousands of years. So let's figure out why this ancient story still has so much power.
But first, let me throw a question out there that might just change how you think about this whole thing. What if I told you that this major figure from the Old Testament also holds a place of deep, profound respect in another one of the world's biggest religions? And there it is. The man Christians call Noah is the very same man Muslims honor as the prophet Nuh. I mean, how fascinating is that? This shared heritage just blows the story wide open. It's a really powerful reminder of this common thread that runs through some of our greatest faiths. So to really get why this story has such a powerful reach, we've got to go back, way back, to the beginning.
Okay, to truly understand Noah, you have to picture his world. And let me tell you, it was not a peaceful time. We are talking about the setup for one of the most dramatic events in the entire Bible. The world was, well, it was teetering right on the edge.
Yeah, the scriptures don't mince words on this one. Humanity had pretty much hit rock bottom. The world was just filled to the brim with evil and corruption. It was a time of complete moral chaos, which, as you can imagine, set the stage for something huge, a divine intervention on a scale nobody could have imagined.
But, and this is a big but, in the middle of all that darkness, one person was different. One person was chosen, not just to be saved, but to be the vessel for saving humanity from itself. This is the story of a man who literally walked with God.
You know, what's so interesting here is the language the Bible uses. It doesn't just say Noah was a good guy. It says he was a righteous man who walked with God. That phrase, it implies this incredible closeness, a really unique personal relationship that made him stand out completely from everyone else on the planet. And because of that special relationship, he got an unbelievable command: build an ark. Now, this was so much more than just a big construction project. The ark itself became this powerful physical symbol of three massive things: Noah's total obedience to what must have sounded like a crazy task, his unshakable faith in the plan, and of course, God's divine protection over him and his family. So really, when you boil it all down, it comes to this simple, powerful sequence. The whole thing hinges on these three steps. 1, God gives a command. 2, Noah just does it. No questions asked, despite the insane amount of work. And the result? Step 3, humanity is saved. It's a perfect example of cause and effect, completely driven by faith. Okay, now for the flood itself. It's really easy to look at this event and just see a total catastrophe, right? But in Christian theology, its purpose is way more complex. It's not just about punishment. It's seen as a giant reset for the entire world. And this slide just lays out that dual nature perfectly. On one hand, yes, the flood was absolutely a punishment for all the sin that had corrupted the world. But on the other hand, it was also an act of incredible mercy, basically washing the slate clean to give humanity a fresh new start through Noah and his family. So the waters finally go down, a new world begins. What was left behind? Let's talk about Noah's lasting legacy and really get into why this ancient story is still so important for people of faith today. First, you've just got his personal example. Noah embodies these virtues that are so central to faith. I mean, can you imagine the sheer patience it took to build that ark and then just wait? The endurance to put up with everyone mocking him and then survive the flood itself? And above all, that absolute, unshakable trust in a plan he couldn't possibly see the end of. You know, these are the very same qualities that make the prophet Nuh so revered in Islam, a true testament to his incredible faithfulness. Then, if you zoom out to the big picture, Noah's story basically provides the foundation for some huge theological concepts. His journey is this powerful narrative of salvation from total destruction. It is the ultimate story of a new beginning, and woven through all of it is this deep, profound theme of God's mercy, choosing to save and restart rather than just ending everything for good. So, you see, the story of Noah isn't just some historical account. It's a living, breathing symbol of faith, and it really leaves us with a pretty compelling question for our own lives. How does an ancient story, all about one man's trust in something he couldn't see, continue to inspire so much hope and guide people in our modern world today?